Welcome to a Silk Central support video. My name is Matthew McGibbon and I will be demonstrating today how to configure an LDAP server with Silk Central. First thing you want to do is you will want to log in as an administrative account. By default this is admin. The first thing you will notice when you log in is we will have our dashboard panels available to us as a user. This is the hub of Silk Central. You can modify this by adding panels if required or deleting by using the axe here. The reason I want to draw your attention to this while configuring LDAP is that we can enable a template user. This template user will be used for all LDAP users as they are created, and it will automatically give them permissions of that template user and also give them the dashboard panels predefined. This quickly enables users to get up to speed with Silk Central. First of all, to enable an LDAP server, what you will do is you will go to Administration, System Settings. In System Settings you can enable a new LDAP server. We already have one predefined, so we will discuss this today. In here you will specify the host of where your domain controller is installed. You will also specify the port. If you're enabling SSL, you should check this checkbox and it will automatically change the port to the default SSL port. By default, ours is non-SSL, so I will leave this unchecked. When specifying a bind in, we would recommend using a service account. The reason for this is service accounts should be configured to never expire for the passwords, so it means they will not need to be updated every month once a password has been modified. The next step is to specify your Pstn. This is where all queries originate from on your Active Directory tree. By default, we want to enable this as high as possible so that all users on your Active Directory tree are enabled for Silk Central Authentication. In this example, we have just specified the domain controller, which is microfocus.com in this instance. Our next step is to use a filter based on the username provided that will be searched in this tree for that particular user. In this example, we have used the user principal name. The reason for this is by convention this should be the user's email address, which most users are more familiar with. Once we have configured all these settings based on our environment, we will then want to run a quick test. Once you have tested this, you should then get a message to say that the authentication has succeeded, and now we're ready to enable our template user. Our template user, as mentioned, will be used to define the permissions and also be given the dashboard panels to any LDAP user created using this account. In our example, we're going to use the administration account, but you can use any other user if required. We will now go to the user management section just to show that this user has already not been created on this environment. As we can see that the user does not exist, what we will do now is we will log out and log in as my own account, which is an LDAP account. Straight away I'm automatically granted access to Silk Central. I've got my roles, permissions, and I can also see the dashboard panels assigned to me. These can be used, as already discussed, to show specific bits of information for new users and allow them to quickly get up to speed with Silk Central. You will now see that my user has been defined under the user management section. Given permissions, first name, last name is filled in, and email address. This will allow all email notifications to be sent to me once tests are assigned to this user. This is how you enable LDAP within Silk Central. If you have any questions, just let us know, and for more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.